and then put different fish in there to cycle it, and then take them out and put the blackness ones back in. Because I'm losing too many of them right now.
I got it.
Yeah. You understood the assignment. Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. Today...
Still alive.
Yeah. I forgot to send out like a community post that I wasn't streaming Wednesday. I just didn't stream Wednesday. But it's fine. You guys probably figured it out. Yeah. So we're back. I am the only one that didn't have COVID. So, yeah. Don't use air quotes. They all tested positive for COVID. So, I didn't. And I never got sick. Because I'm literally, like, invincible. Exactly. So, hello QC Aquaholic, Eric Wyrock, Mystery Snail Guardians, and Sandy Farrell. Today I cleaned some of my tanks. I took down the 15 gallon over there and put a 10. Because the 10 gallon is more useful for what I'm going to use it for, which is baby fish. And also, it takes up less room, and I actually like it a lot better because now there's some more space over there. Even though when the desk was built, I initially wanted to put the 15 gallon on there. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have a thing right there. It would just be, yeah. You guys don't understand because you can't see it, but my desk is on a corner. It's like a corner desk. And I wouldn't have that part of it on there, so it would just be like a regular surface. If I didn't build it for, well, I didn't build it, but I didn't plan it out for a tank to be there. I was trying to fix it. This thing's too tall.
What's too tall?
The leg. It's not straight.
Stop kicking it.
And you kick it. Okay, we're good. Go ahead.
Hey, Paul McCarthy.
Go ahead.
Liquid Zoo.
Go ahead. Go on with your story.
I don't remember the story.
Oh my god. You started off with
I don't know.
just to figure it out. Paul McCarthy, Matt, welcome. Benoxky, welcome. You're in the wrong seat. Yeah. Well,
That bugs people with OCD.
yeah. So I was cleaning some tanks this morning. I'll talk about that in a minute, but I was getting some aragonite sand out of that 10 gallon and putting it into that 10 gallon. And I dropped a bunch like all over my floor and this chair because I use this chair as like a step stool. Because it's the wobbliest one, so like it's more likely to fall over.
It's a better step stool if it's wobbly.
Exactly, so it's more likely to fall over. So I spilled aragonite sand on this one. And then I tipped this chair sideways, and then I dropped it. I was trying to tip it sideways so I could clean the aragonite sand off, but yeah. Steven, welcome.
I worked all weekend and drove.
Sure.
Mostly drove.
Sure.
A lot of driving.
Yesterday, we were up at camp for a while, and it was like 80-something degrees out with a UV index of 7 out of 10, which is very high. High. It's not very high. It's high. And yeah, so we went to 3 different campgrounds. One of them is the one that we camp at. So then he could
Heat up pizza.
do his adventures.
No, yeah, that was Patrick.
Well, we went to Glen Hudson campground. And while my father opened one of the campers, my sister and I went down and took pictures on the rock. There's like this big rock with other rocks, more rocks. And yeah, I was trying to find the best route to get on the rock. So I got on one of the smaller ones, and then I was like, this isn't a good route, so I turned around and I slid down the rock. But yeah, so everyone's okay. We got pictures on the rock. Then we were on our way to Ideal Campgrounds, and we stopped at our campground to heat up pizza, and then we left, went to Ideal, then came back. And before he did what he had to do at our campground, he set up a tent with our neighbors. And I went down to the store to get drinks for everybody, like soda and stuff. And then before we left, we went back down there for ice cream. And then later that day, we went to Bonds, which is also an ice cream place. It's ice cream and miniature golf. So, yeah. I had a lot of chocolate ice cream yesterday.
It's important. Hey, Steven. Jimmy P.
Jimmy P, hello.
Eduardo.
Mississippi hippie. Eduardo, welcome.
I get to lurk in a lot of streams lately.
You what?
I was running around a lot this week.
I learned how to drive a riding lawnmower yesterday. I don't know. Did I really have to say riding lawnmower? Because I said I learned how to drive. Yeah, so I learned how to drive a mower yesterday. His mower. So, yeah. I know how to drive it. And I know how to make it go fast. I don't know how to mow with it yet. There's something about pushing down a button and putting it on 4, and you take the other thing and you push it all the way up and to the right and down. And then you kick the.
And then you gotta kick it.
Then you gotta kick it. But.
Sandy bought everything.
Yeah. What'd you expect? No, because seriously, I asked her, are you going to enter in any of the auctions? She's like, no, probably not. And she failed that. But I entered in a raffle. Normally I don't enter in raffles because I lose a lot of money doing that. But this raffle is $2 a spot. There are 34 spots. My mother texted it to me yesterday while we were up at the different campgrounds. I was like, I gotta get in on this one. So I entered a raffle for Aspidora C125. And this morning she spun and I won them. So I'm getting 6 of them. They're gonna go in that 10-gallon for right now.
What's up, Danny?
Last Box Hero. Hello. But yeah. So I got those. Basically my plan is to get.
It was her, Steven. She bought them.
Oh. So basically I'm gonna get the Aspidora C125s. And I plan on getting green laser Corys and CW49s in the future. However, my mother's friend, I suppose, Tsunami Aquatics, he's been doing raffles lately, $100 corridor raffles. And he's got some cool options. I forgot what they were. Hold on. Because I'm forgetting one, I know.
I think it went pretty good, the auction. I don't know if she got what she wanted or what she could have. She got what she got. So hopefully it's good for her. Hopefully it helps. I know there's some more stuff they're going to be auctioning off. So hopefully that goes good. I don't know. Remember what she made. But somewhere in the $500 range, I think.
Do you know how much the chipmunks are?
No. I think she already got the chipmunks. Not saying I'm right, but I think she got the chipmunks already. She doesn't have them in possession. They're on the way to her. this will help with the vet bills as soon as they get there. Yeah, so hopefully things did good for her.
Yep.
Hey, QZ. Is that better? Yes, you did.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't talk to her, but she put out a thank you to everyone, and hopefully she's happy with it.
Okay, so Tsunami's raffle. He's been doing a couple of these lately. I think he's done 2, but I believe he's posting one tomorrow. I kind of wanted to enter it because I have a cool idea, but I tried to find an excuse to have my mother order more Cory cats, but turns out she's getting angelfish to put in her 40 breeders, so she doesn't want Cory cats anymore. So that's kind of a bummer.
She bought those at an auction.
What do you expect? So Tsunami's been doing these raffles.
No one would make me a mod so I could block her, but I asked.
So yeah, I believe he's doing one Monday and one Thursday. And his options are 2 Snow White Bristlenose short fins, 2 short fin blue-eyed lemon bristlenose, 5 long fin chocolate bristlenose, 5 long fin albino bristlenose, 2 short fin green dragons, 2 long fin green dragons, 2 L393 cheese creeks, 2 short fin super red calico, 2 short fin super red, 2 L201 snowballs. And those are the plecos. I'm not really worried about them. But then for the Cory cats, 3 black Venezuelans. I don't need any more of those. 3 gold lasers, 6 panda Corys. Oh, L398 tiger something. 1 green laser, 3 concolor, 3 longfin panda Corys, and 4 highfin pepper Corys. So the ones I was interested in are, I think there's stir-by on here too. Or, yeah, 5 stir-by. I think it said that. I don't know. The ones I liked, there's only 1 green laser. So I'm either gonna get them from Bill Cole the next time he's at one of the swaps, which might be the Killifish swap. I'm not sure. Or I'll get them from Alex because my mother has store credit. But yeah, so I'm not interested in the green lasers. So do you want to say something?
I'll just talk over you.
Oh, okay. So I'm interested in the gold lasers and the longfin pandas. So that's the longfin panda.
Hey, freshwater ichthyology and Rico stand.
So those are the longfin pandas that he has on his raffle. I thought they were cool. And that'd definitely be cool to breed them. And I don't think it'd be that difficult to give them to the local fish store. But I thought it'd be a cool fish to breed. I just don't have space for that right now because don't look around at fish tanks like I have space. I don't. Okay, I have 1 10-gallon, 2 10-gallon, 3 10-gallon, 4 10 gallons in here
That are empty.
that are empty.
You didn't say empty, so empty.
That are empty.
It's a keyword.
Okay, that are empty. And I don't have any downstairs. And that's a fact. I mean, there are other water bridges, but I have the opposite issue of my mother, actually. Right now. I'm saying I don't have room, but I have 4 10-gallons. And this is why. Because I planned this out this morning.
So you have no room, but you have 14 gallons.
Yes. You know why?
No, I don't.
Well then, listen to this. So I have those Xenotokas up there in a 10 gallon. I'm gonna move them to that one, that 10 gallon, because it's a different layout. I don't like that for Cory cats. So I put all my other fish that are like, they're all right. I put them in there. So those Xenotokas are gonna go in there. And then that 10 gallon's gonna have Aspidoras. That one on the top's gonna get cleaned, and a heater's gonna go in it, and that's gonna be empty for a little while. Probably not, but okay. So there's that 10 gallon that I want to put. I want to get some gold lasers or orange lasers and put them in there. So that one will be full. That one will be empty. That one, I'll talk about that in a second. But then I also want green lasers. I want to get green lasers because Alex has them right now. I don't want to put them in a 10. I want to put them in a 20. So I think, I have an idea. I want to split up my bandit Corys because I want them to grow faster, because the black Venezuelans that are in 10 gallons downstairs that were born the most recent batch, they're bigger than the bandits right now. So I want to separate the bandits. I was going to separate them because I think there's like 30 of them. I want to separate them into 2 10 gallons. So then, you know.
I don't know if I read that like 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians, but that's how I read it, and it was funny. Hadidi and Zen Ginger.
So yeah, I want to separate the bandits into 2 10 gallons so then they can grow better. So I'm going to use a 20 high. That'll free up for the green lasers. So then that tank and that tank, that'll be empty. Those will both have half of my bandit babies. But then I want CW49s. I've been talking about those for a while. So I'm hoping that maybe I could get rid of all of my the whole grow out tank of orange Venezuelans and peppered babies. If I could get rid of all of those at the expo we're going to next Sunday, I doubt I will, but if I could, then I would use that tank for the 49s. But I'm gonna save 5 or 6 of the peppereds, so I have them. But yeah. So in the end, I won't have any open tanks. Maybe 1. But I want to take the black Venezuelans out of the 55 and move them into 2 10 gallons for now.
They do seem to do better in the 10 gallons than in half of the 55.
Yes. It was an experiment.
It failed.
Maybe I should have tried it with other fish, but
It didn't fail, but
it didn't fail. When they get bigger, I think it'd be better. Like when they get to selling size, I think it'd be better to move them into the 55. TM Aquatics did something similar. He actually hatched out a bunch of orange Venezuelans. He had a couple hundred of them growing out, and he had them like packed in a bunch of 10 gallons, and he was doing like 30 or 50% water changes every day. So they grew pretty fast, and he had a bunch of them in there. But now that they're like selling size, he has all of them, all the like, I don't know, 100 or something, 200 maybe, I don't know. He has all of them in a 60 breeder. So maybe I'll wait till the black Venezuelans get bigger. But I want to put them back into a 10 gallon, but I won't have any open ones because I'm going to separate my bandits into 10 gallons.
I think it's just too much area for them to search for food,
Yeah.
being small.
But then I'll have 4 10 gallons just growing out black Venezuelans. See, I need 2 more 10 gallons. But I can't because, I was going to have, my original idea was to put 2 10 gallons there, but I mean, I had it up there, but I don't know how I feel about it with the microphone being there. I'm pretty stupid, so yeah. See, this morning I overflowed a 5-gallon bucket on my floor because I thought draining the rest of the 15-gallon wouldn't take up a whole 5-gallon bucket. So I just let it sit there. I was watching TikTok, and then I heard like water dribbling on my floor. I was like, oh,
You're not the first. You won't be the last.
what? To overfill a bucket?
Or
Yeah.
get water on the floor.
Oh, yeah, I know that from you. He spilled like a bunch of salt water on our dining room floor a couple times. Like, I think twice or maybe 3 times you flooded the whole dining room with just salt water. So that's
that one was pretty bad.
yeah. And then he's gotten the basement pretty wet. I mean, my mother has too, but
That's concrete. Who cares?
yes, that's not as bad. There's this one time my sister's beta tank, the filter on the back of it was leaking down. My father went to go get wood one morning, and he was like, the floor's leaking. And then he ran upstairs. He woke me up, and it was like super early. It was annoying because it wasn't even my problem.
There was water dripping through the floor. This fish tank and that fish tank were on the same wall. All I know is there's water dripping between it. Someone get up and fix it. I'm leaving for work.
It ended up being a dinky little 1.5-gallon fish tank. But yeah, so I overflowed a bucket in my room, and I yelled to see if anybody was here because I was trying to stop it from going under my bed because I'm pretty lazy. I didn't want to have to move my bed. So I was sitting there, I'm like moving the water back to the rest of my room to make it to not go under my bed. And I was trying to yell for someone to grab me a towel, but there was nobody in here. So then my mother either came inside or came up from upstairs. I'm like, can you grab me a towel from downstairs? And she's like, I'm not going to go downstairs. So then she stood there, and I was like, can you get me something? And she's like, sure. So she gets me one. Well, originally she got me his shirt from the hallway. Then she grabbed me a towel from the bathroom. So that was nice.
Yeah, if I had to do it all over again, I would do nothing
We know.
that we did.
This time,
Absolutely nothing.
yeah.
Like if I could go back in time knowing it, I would do things completely different.
And the kids still have beds. Yeah, at one point I was actually considering getting rid of my box spring. So then my bed would be like a couple inches less wide. So I could have a 55 on this wall. But I ended up putting the 55 as my headboard, so. We have those 10-gallon water bridges downstairs. And
I seriously considered making one of them 40 gallon.
yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, because there was some fish in the auction last night. I wanted to buy them.
What?
Tanganyic and cichlids.
You could still make it into a 40 gallon, and then you could put some Cory cats in there with whatever you're having in there.
Chewy, this is Fishy Biz. This is shirt.
Yeah. I'm actually wearing a fish shirt for once, I think. Yeah, I'm wearing my multiple aquarium shirt. That's not mine. It's my mother's. That's yours.
Weird long hair on me. I know it's not mine.
That's definitely yours. There's fish in all but one of those tanks. How?
The honey gouramis or golden gouramis went up to that tank.
Yeah, so that's one empty tank. Why is there still Crebentus down there? Just get rid of them. Why don't you move the Crebentus to one of the ones in the middle? this doesn't concern you.
I'm good.
I tried to see if my mother would move the pair of crebenzas that we have. I was trying to see if she would move them to the rack in the middle, because there's 2 empty tins on the rack in the middle. But, like, she didn't like that idea.
I don't care what happens. Whatever you guys think. I only care about 2 tanks, and one I keep screwing up, so I should probably stop touching it.
The 40 breeder?
No, the 75.
The one in the bedroom?
No, the discus tank.
Oh.
The one I keep forgetting to plug in
Yeah.
the heater and all sorts of stuff.
Why do you only care about 2 tanks? You should care about 3, maybe 4.
Downstairs.
Oh, 2 tanks downstairs. That's not very nice. You should still care about 4 tanks downstairs.
I care about the other ones if they need attention. Just,
My
they're yours.
He-
You guys take care of them.
he cares about the black Venezuelan grots. At least I'll say he does, because he should. Because they're technically his, but I maintain them because it's fun. It's fun to see all the babies, and you get to see their little orange bellies when you feed them baby brine shrimp. So that's fun. We have a bunch of grot tanks, which I think once the babies are big enough, I think it'll be nice when I get rid of a bunch of them, because then I can breed a couple other my species. But I know that right now I'm looking to breed the black Venezuelans again and the orange Venezuelans. Those are the 2 that I want to breed right now. No, not the black Venezuelans. Well, yeah. I've been trying to breed the black Venezuelans, the orange Venezuelans, and the con color. But, like, yeah.
Squirrel.
No, I'm looking at the orange ones. But, like, right now I don't really have room because I have a bunch of grot tanks, and I'm gonna split up large grot tanks into smaller grot tanks right now, so they can be large grot tanks later. That makes sense. I don't think the bandits, none of them are like dying or anything. They're all still alive and they're doing well in the 20 high. But I want to split them up because they're not really growing fast. Like I said, the most recent batch of black Venezuelans are bigger than the bandits are right now. So I wanted to split the bandits up into 2 10-gallons. And I have 2 10-gallon grots downstairs of the black Venezuelans. And then I want to split the 55 up into 2 10-gallons as well. So that'd be 6 10-gallons. I don't have 6 10-gallons. I have.
We have 6 to 10 gallons, several 20s, and a bunch of 20 longs. They're stacked up downstairs.
I can't set up anymore. I have 1. If I was like really gonna. So I need 4 right now because I already have the 2 downstairs. I have 1, 2, 3 that I could use. I want to use that one for a type of fish, but I could not do that. So I would have 1, 2, 3. I would have 3.
Get cold water fish. It's easier.
I have cold water fish. There's some there and there's some there.
Put them in the middle tanks downstairs.
I don't trust that.
Too warm?
I resolved the cold water fish aren't the issue. They're in the bow fronts that I'm not going to use for cory cats. So I'm not going to use the bow fronts for cory cats. So that's what the cold fish and the shell dwellers are in. But yeah, so I'd have 3 10-gallons. I wasn't gonna get orange lasers. Get orange lasers for that tank. We have some already. But, you know. There's 5 empty tanks in the middle rack. You should move the crebenzas there.
Which one's the ones up top? The ones that just had babies again?
Well, no. the ones that are any of them. He likes the albino Carbensis, I know.
Well, they don't make.
They don't make
babies.
albino babies. So, like, you could have a 20 long there. Well, there's a 20 long there.
Or
But
like Tanganese and
you could,
cichlids.
that'd be cool.
They can't be in that 20 for long.
Why?
They need a lot more room than that.
Depends on what kind of species you get.
A pair will need at least 30 to 40
A
gallons.
pair of what kind? Because you can have Maltese.
I did my research on the fish.
What fish?
This is a pretty red one.
Okay. You could use a 40 breeder for that then.
Exactly.
But, like, see, my thing is, you can move the pair of Carbensis to the middle. They'd look pretty there. Or, like, the baby Carbensis that are still in the 10-gallon water bridges. Those could go there. The albino Carbensis look like they're going to stay up there. So, yeah, don't bother them. The
Hey,
jewel
fisherman.
cichlids?
Yes.
Those are Tanganyikan cichlids?
Yes.
I thought you were talking about shell dwellers.
Nope.
Which are also like Tanganyikan cichlids. Petroman, hello?
Hey, Pedroman. If things weren't crazy with wood prices or not that sawmills are out of the question, but
Sawmills? Oh, you're talking about wood? Oh, I know where he's going.
I would definitely build a different fish room. Set it up the way it should be set up. Better. And then redo this one. But I definitely would want at least like a 120 in there
For the Oscars or the discus?
for the Oscars. I actually think the 120 with 275s flanking it would be,
Flanking?
yes, would be kind of cool for streaming it.
Yeah.
Yeah, wood prices are insane right now. Double what they were 2 years ago.
It'll be okay.
They let it come down, or I know enough people with sawmills, but then it's just waiting.
Yeah.
I don't see them coming down anytime soon. Because why? People are still buying it at these ridiculous prices. They're just gonna keep selling at these ridiculous prices.
See, my thing, if you move the pair of Carbensis to one of the middle tanks, and, like, out of the goodness of your heart, you let me use that 10-gallon tank as my 4th grow-out tank, then it'd be right next to my other scleromice stacks. This isn't towards you. I'm just saying it to you because I think it's a splendid idea. But I understand that my mother probably doesn't want to move the Carbensis pair. Because they're pretty and they were kept for a reason. But they literally considered getting rid of them at one point.
Supply is not down here. Every store is stacked right. I mean, I drove by a lumber yard yesterday, and I don't even know where they put another bundle of lumber. They had so much everywhere. Home Depot, Lowe's, even these big warehouses, Curtis Lumber, they got lumber for days. The mills around here are running full bore. Most of it's going out to Canada.
Canada's up.
Yes, that's why I said up to Canada.
Oh.
Yeah, they just seem to whatever the cause is. Well, I know what the cause is. Higher pay rates, so higher prices. Well, someone's got to pay for that increase in wages. So everything goes up.
Like gas prices.
But as long as people keep buying them, they're going to keep selling it. I think it's here to stay.
Yeah.
Just is what it is. Things will just cost more.
Yeah. Sure. I'm gonna. I'll have 6 grat tanks. If I can find another 10-gallon, then I have 7 for my baby. Well, I have 6 for my babies. One isn't really a grat tank; it's more of a holding tank because the fish are ready to leave. So I'm gonna bring them to the reptile expo, and if they don't sell there, then I'll post them on Get Gills when the weather's right. I had to package up some worms tonight that sold on Get Gills, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, I think he said even the 90-gallon tanks went up. That would be the next problem.
What?
Would be stocking a new fish room with tanks.
Oh.
I think they should be
What about the
50.
Lacey Act?
Buy them before that goes into effect, and then we'll have them.
And then they'll be illegal.
No, you can own them.
You can own them, but you can't, like, ship them.
Only if they're on the list.
Oh.
We just sell guppies. They're all guppies. It's a corridor guppy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have my
that seems
NISMA thing on Friday. I still don't know what time and room I have to.
Yeah, it's at 2 o'clock on Friday. Or we gotta leave at 2 o'clock.
You're gonna pick me up from school, which will be 2:30. I think we have to be there at 4, but I don't know my time and room. Well, like my exact time. I know I have to be there at 4, I think. I hope it's a little bit later so we don't have to, like, rush. Okay. My mother left.
Just doing our schoolwork.
Sure. Well, that still works. Who needs a ceiling fan when you have a handheld fan? Like, oh, I'm just showing the camera. So, what do you think? You have scuds coming? Why? Did you get them from Jen? Did you get the ones from Jen?
And you guys got a package fish. Or worms.
I got to
Something.
package worms tonight. My mother has to package fish. I think guppies. This is the last 20 minutes. They're over. It's just a long rant about wood and prices and stuff.
Yeah, even the black worms went up $10. Yeah. Checkerboard cichlids.
We looked at those before.
Oh,
They're
okay.
nice to price.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
I was gonna. Did we look at them?
Yeah,
I was gonna say it sounded familiar, but I couldn't think of it.
you like them.
That makes sense.
Checkerboard cichlid.
Oh, yep.
Is it coming back to you now? Good.
Well, camp opened this week. I was busy.
We didn't go. We're not going next weekend either.
We didn't go because everyone was getting over the plague.
Not me. I'm already over it.
And yeah, next weekend we have our NISMA solo thing.
Next Friday.
And then
Saturday, we're going to be packaging up fish for the thing, probably.
And Sunday's the show.
Yeah.
Hopefully that goes good.
Yeah, hopefully we come home with a veiled chameleon and 2 geckos. I want to know if they got turtles there. I would genuinely like a turtle.
There's one downstairs.
No, I can't just look at that one. He's not just an item or an object. He's like a child. He doesn't need a friend. He can have a friend that he can look through the glass.
Hey, new local Austin. And Christopher.
New local Austin, Christopher, welcome. But like, he can have another friend. That'd be awesome. I want a baby turtle, like a tiny one that I can grow up to be large.
Like a little one.
Yeah, like a tiny one. Like a fresh one. A freshly baked one. That'd be so cute. I'll look for one. I don't know if we're gonna live stream at the thing, but I know that I have to set up some worm cultures so they can get going for the thing. But I never got my father's opinion on the container I wanted to use.
I said bag.
You said try both and see how they do.
I did. That was my final answer.
Exactly.
I would do more bags. Here you go. See you. Bye. Here's some paper. Figure it out.
Yes, but the containers, then it's
Container.
everything they need, and they can just bring it home and just set it on their counter for a little while. And they can get the stuff when they go to the grocery store next. And they don't gotta like grab it and then be like, oh, I gotta go to the store before I go home so I can set this up.
Well, technically, they just need a Tupperware container. They can dump it in there and go, okay. I can give it some oatmeal tomorrow. Or Cheerios. Or bread.
Yeah. So I got my progress report card for school. I got pretty good grades. The notes on my gym thing were student energy really makes this class enjoyable. Do not say anything. For band, I got does outstanding work. For tech, I got oh, what is it? What did it say? Hold on, I got a picture of it. I gotta say the exact words so we know the enthusiasm that.
Pleasure to have in class, but downright useless. Something like that.
Not downright useless. I'm pretty useful. Exhibits unsatisfactory attitude / behavior. Class participation is excellent.
Class participation is excellent, but you have a bad attitude.
Exhibits unsatisfactory behavior or attitude.
Good. You're doing the right thing.
How was the concert? The concert was fun. This was the only concert my mother hasn't been able to go to, but it was fun. Band went really well. I didn't mess up on the tuning note. Chorus was pretty fun. We had to do like choreography for this one song, where you like kind of like walk back and forth and then clap your hands. But I walked a little too far back, and then my foot went like there's like a riser and a riser. The risers, my foot went between the 2 steps on it, and then I kind of fell, but like I saved myself. But everybody saw that because like my friends' parents were like talking about it. They mentioned it when I said hi to them. And then the people down the road. Yeah. Wow. Exactly. I don't have an attitude. That's what I'm saying. But like, not even in that class. Man, I understand if the Spanish teacher said that. But like the tech teacher, like, okay, maybe. I think he got a little upset because I forgot what I did, but made him upset one time. One time, because I didn't want to do a tic-tac-toe thing.
It just fails. I'll go away.
Exactly. Yeah. So, what do you think about me separating the bandits and the Black Pass families?
I think that's a great idea.
See, he doesn't care.
I really don't even know what you're talking about. Weren't they already separated? What? No, those bastards aren't doing nothing. Just laying around eating.
Stop being mean. They're a hard species to spawn, okay? No spawning yet. I might have to get more.
Oh.
Alex doesn't have them anymore, though. So I gotta wait till he gets them again. No. I'm talking about, like, take the bandit girl downstairs and take half of them and put them in a 10. Take the other half and put them in a 10. So I have that tank for the green lasers, and then the bandits are separated so they grow faster. I said this is going to be the third time I said it. The newest batch of Black Pinus whalens that are in that 10-gallon in the middle downstairs, I put 40 of them in there, and they're already as big as all the other ones. They've caught up in size to the 10-gallon below it, and almost to the ones that are in the 55. And they're bigger than the bandits, which spawned before the rest of them. The bandits were born at, like, a half a month, if not a whole month, before the Black Mass whalens. So they're not growing very fast. So I'm going to split them up into 2 10-gallons, and then use their tank for green lasers, because green lasers are cool.
So you want to separate fish into other tanks so you don't have a tank. You can get more fish.
I'm getting a different species of fish already. I plan on getting the green lasers.
For the room you don't have. Separate
I have.
the fish.
You were just saying. I was just saying how I don't have room, and you were pointing out all the tanks that I have room in. So,
seasoning water.
I can't do anything with my empty tanks right now. So, that was my idea. And then the Black Bass whalens, I'm going to take them out of the 55, separate them into 1 or 2 10-gallons. If I only need 1 10-gallon for them, then I have the tank space. If I need 2 10-gallons to separate them, then I need 1 more 10-gallon. Hence the reason you should move the pair of crebensis, if you wanted to.
Most of my teachers called me something that started with an A too, but I don't think it was that word.
But yeah, and I'm not going to put anything in the 55. Well, maybe a different, maybe like a fish, maybe like guppies or something. No, maybe not guppies. I'll put some sort of fish in there just to like cycle it better for like the load that's going to go in there. But yeah.
Good idea. What are you going to put in the big tank?
What, big tank, the 55?
Yeah.
Probably just one of my fish that I already have. Probably just going to move them in there for a little while to help cycle it. I'll put the koi fish in there. The koi and the Oscars are both in a 55. not together, but they're each individually on 55s. They both also need a bigger tank. So moving them into my 55 wouldn't help, but like they could like cycle my tank.
That wasn't the A word, Christopher.
Oh. Yeah.
No, that's cool. I got some fish you could put in there.
You say crebensis? I hate you.
I was gonna say it's a 55, so it'll be perfect for those fish from Can of Steel, Valley Cichlids.
The jewel cichlids?
Yeah.
You can have my 55. You can have it. Actually, you could stock it where it is right now. You just gotta keep the dinosaur on the top of it. But you can use the heater. You can use the same filters. You can literally stock it if you want. I don't care. I will maybe just kick your jewel cichlids out later on. I'll put them in a tote, and you'll just be like, why are my jewel cichlids in a tote? I'll be like, because I need them. The blackfin smell that's in the 40 breeder is doing good.
Yes.
So I'm thinking if I have my blackfin swan separated into groups of 10 or 20, I think they take up 4 10 gallons, because I have 2 10 gallons downstairs right now. I'd separate the 55 into 2 10 gallons. But I try and do like larger water changes every couple days, if not every day. Because the thing is, if I have one tank that I have to do water changes on every day, I normally don't do it. But now I feel like since there's more fish, more tanks, then I'd kind of have to do it, because there'd be 6 10-gallon tanks I'd have to do water changes on every day. Then I'd have my other grout tank, which I said is just like a holding tank. Yeah. I would realistically like to move them tonight. Like I said, I don't have that other 10-gallon. Depends on. I'd have to count them. I'll have to go over there and count them and see how many there are.
$32.
If you're wrong, you gotta sleep in a tent tonight.
Oh, that's horrible.
You slept in a chair once.
You got 2 minutes. Who is
Side gal.
I don't see it, you find it.
Why don't you find it?
I'm too lazy.
Me too. Are you gonna help me move my fish?
No.
Oh. You sure? You sure? I don't.
Yeah, that's how I start off. I'm like, oh, I should clean this tank, and then I clean that tank, and then I'm like, oh, well, I better clean
Exactly
this
why
tank.
if I have 6 grow out tanks that I have to clean every day, then it won't be that hard if I just go downstairs and like clean them.
Yeah, just keep moving along.
I think
What did you say? You can't find it?
No.
Are you that lazy?
I looked up her name and it wasn't scheduled, so be quiet. Let me know when you find it. You're not gonna find it if you click on her profile,
Why not?
because it normally pops up when you search up her name. So let me know when you find it. Like, I think the biggest thing is the tanks in my room, because they're harder to clean than the ones downstairs, because it's a tighter space. The ones downstairs have like a bunch of room. The heck?
I'll use this fishfam.link site for ass kicking news and entertainment and information.
Wow. That's nice.
Calendar.
Did you find it? It's not 11 p.m. It's 5. So it'd probably be marked as something. Is she live? No.
It doesn't say she has.
Yeah. Be quiet with your fishfam.link.
Hey, Alisha.
Alshon, hello. How did you find Tsunami Aquatics? He's on band. There's a band. It's called No BS Tropical Fish Tanks. Tropical Fish and More, maybe. And most of the time he does like raffles on there, but he also has his own band. So he also has his own band that's called Tsunami Aquatics. So, yeah. That's how I found him. Was on No BS. But then I joined his band, and that's normally where he's been setting up his raffles. Which I think he's doing one tomorrow. So if I can catch that one, that'd be cool. Right now I'm complaining that I don't have space.
But they keep entering raffle.
But I showed you the longfin pandas, and I want to breed them because I think that'd be cool for Benson's. My local fish store, Benson's, can't get like orange Venezuelans. So if they don't sell at the expo, we could always sell them to Benson's. Then you could get something there.
I don't like that.
What?
I feel like it's no problem.
True. We could also list them on GetKills. This is probably what we're going to do if the weather's okay. But it's 5:02, so my father's going to end the stream now. You're in my seat. You got to say what I say.
Hey, T-Bones.
That's not what I say, but hello, T-Bones. You got to say it. Come on. I believe in you. You got this.
What was I supposed to say?
Did you forget your line?
Yeah.
Alright, it's 5:03. Science Gal may or may not be going today. I'm not sure.
Matt said he didn't see anything, but
George is live.
yeah.
So
Aqua Balls is live. And,
So go check out Aqua Balls in case Science Gal doesn't go live, but be sure to keep an eye on her channel just in case she does go live. But thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. So,
bye, everyone. Enjoy the week. We'll see you all Wednesday.
you gotta click the button.
Have a great time.
Bye.
See y'all later.
Bye all. That's what he